how tough Rick Rude was, and I know you guys were pretty good friends back in the day. Do you have any good Rick Rude stories you can share with us?
Rick Rude was he was a tough guy, and if he would have had a set of legs to go with his upper body, he would have been Mr. World.
Yeah, that's.
And I used to aggravate the hell out of him all the time about the legs and everything. And Rick was a tough guy. He was a good guy. And I probably was as close to Rick as I was to anybody, you know, at the time. We were just good friends, and we hung together, and we always. He was a smart guy too. He was smart. He had good mentality because he didn't play a lot of football, so he didn't get too many concussions like I did. So he had his brain. I didn't. But he was good people. Good people.
Yeah, he was a good performer too.
Damn right he was.
Yeah, the thing that I think held Rick back and ultimately was really the sad part of his life, he got so paranoid later on, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, where Roddy was paranoid, he still could have fun. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
And Roddy wasn't walking around looking for a fight. At the end, poor Rick was just dying for somebody, you know, and it was just, I thought to myself, what a miserable way to go through life, you know?
Yeah, I think he did that because he couldn't give up his early years, and he was getting older, and he couldn't do what he could do earlier.
Yeah. You're talking about Rick?
It just don't work that way, does it, Rick?
Yeah. Well, Paul, you know, just now I'm going to touch on something that's always a sensitive subject, but, you know, you're like me. You didn't do any of the stuff that brings you down health-wise. I'm not saying that you and I are spotless, but I'm saying the social habits that have gotten so many guys, you know, like Kurt Hennig and Rick way before their time.
Yeah.
The list goes on. I look at the two of us, and I have been lucky not to have anywhere near the health issues. As a matter of fact, I have none of anything like the consequence of yours. But, gosh, you just wish the guys would make better choices, you know, and down the line. And I don't know what pushes you into that direction where you just can't live without the stuff, you know?
Yeah, me neither. I got rid of that stuff a long time ago. I tried a little bit of this and that, a little bit, and that was, nah, that ain't for me. Not only that, it's wrong, and it'll kill you. In the end, if you keep, it'll take your life.
Yeah.
And you'll be real skinny, too.
Yeah, well, we know that for sure. Yeah. My gosh.
So I'm not into none of that crap no more. I don't take nothing. And I haven't in a long, I can't even remember.
Well, that's a good thing, man.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, just stay on the beer and the Bloody Marys.
That's all I do. very, very few Bloody Marys, but I drink, like I said, two or three beers a day. I do that for, you know, to keep my weight up a little bit. And
well, if we get together in the next week or next month or so, we're gonna have to have more than 3 or 4, okay? I'll get a car to get you home.
That'll work for me.
We'll put 10 pounds on you in one day.